We often talk about how disgusting and horrible fandoms can be. Of course, most people who like a show are usually fine, but fandoms always seem to dredge up the very worst of humanity as well. Sometimes to the point where it can actively hamper your enjoyment for a series that you love. However, there's one thing that's as equally toxic and awful to deal with that I don't think gets spoken about nearly as much, and that's the anti-fandom. Now, the anti-fandom, for those of you who haven't connected the dots, is when a large group of people have extreme feelings of dislike, disgust, and just outright hatred for something, and they have a compulsion to express their loathing at any given opportunity. Essentially the opposite of a fandom, where their intense feelings are affectionate and loving towards their favourite properties. And in the same way that it can be annoying to deal with someone who aggressively loves something that maybe you don't like, or even worse, don't like the exact same way that they do, it's also very annoying when someone shits all over you and others for liking something that they don't. And there are times when the anti-fandom becomes so much worse than the fandom. Let's paint a picture, shall we?
This isn't a date, Jenna.
So you're sat in your living room watching Solo Leveling, having a good time, when all of a sudden, ugh, you're watching Mid-Leveling? Don't you have any taste? Don't you have any class? Didn't your parents ever teach you what a good show is?
Brother I could have ever asked for.
Excuse me? How can you even watch this trash? Yeah, it's got great animation, amazing fight scenes, god-tier music, a likeable lead who's vacant enough that you can see yourself within him, allowing him to act as a wish-fulfillment character, while still having enough of his own personality and characteristics that he feels like a distinct individual, as well as a simple but still engaging story. But ignoring all of that, I just can't see how anyone could like this. Honestly, I think you really hit the nail on the head as to why most people really like Solo Leveling. Listen man, I've got you. Let me recommend you something that's actually good. You should watch Vinland Saga. I've already seen it. It's a great anime. Oh, but you like Solo Leveling more? No, I don't actually. Vinland Saga is a superior series. Yeah, I totally agree. I like it a lot more too. Then why even bother watching Mid-Leveling? Because I can enjoy two completely different shows for two completely different reasons. I don't go to all my piece of entertainment looking for the exact same thing. You should watch Frieren. Dude, that is my favourite anime of all time. For some reason, some people can't fathom that you can like multiple things, or even that you can still enjoy a show that's weaker than another, because everything is different, and one series can offer you something that another doesn't. Basically, the anti-fandom is when a bunch of people see another group of people actually enjoying themselves and then gives that happy group of people crap for liking something that they don't, because what the anti-fandom likes is always vastly superior to what you like. They could never just have different tastes, no, and there's never a show that they like that isn't good. No, that's impossible. I don't understand why people act this way. Now of course, we're all a part of anti-fandoms in the same way that we are fandoms. For example, in my own videos, I've made jokes about Rent a Girlfriend and Blue Lock Season 2. And when I was a teenager, I used to look down on people who watched Love Island. Because, you know, it's Love Island. However, I've never actually seen that series. For all I know, I could actually really like this reality show. And whilst I've seen plenty of people say their favourite show is Love Island, I've never seen a single person say that it's the greatest series of all time. Because everyone who watches that show, and liked it, knows what it is. Something can be flawed, or trashy, or just not the highest of art, but that doesn't prevent it from being entertaining. And if you're watching entertainment, is that not the whole point? Everyone who watches Solo Leveling, for instance, is under no illusion that it's the greatest anime ever made, but that doesn't stop it being fun. So why constantly point out the obvious? Is it to make yourself feel superior? To come across as smarter? Because you don't. You just come across like a dick. We get it. You don't like this show that you're not even watching. You don't need to like these TV shows, or these films, or these games, or these anime, etc. But there's a difference between saying it's not for me, or I couldn't get into it, or simply that I didn't like it, and blindly shitting on something anytime it's mentioned. Because you do start to look dumb. Criticising something and pointing out its flaws is fine, but a lot of these popular series get multiple seasons, and spin-offs, and sequels. And if you've only seen the first couple of episodes, but are still using the exact same criticisms 5 seasons deep, don't be surprised if you come across like a moron to people, as it turns out those issues had been addressed by the show later down the line. and all you've really done is proven that you don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, this has just been something that's been irking me for quite some time now, and I needed to get off my chest. What are your thoughts on this? Has the anti-fandom been getting on your nerves lately? And for what series? Or are you a part of the anti-fandom yourself? Whatever your answers are, let me know down below in the comments, and whilst you're there, do be sure to hit the like button. It really helps both me and the video out, and if you're feeling especially generous, then do consider subscribing. I'd love to have you become a regular viewer. But until next time, thank you so much for watching this video, I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next one.
Bye bye!